Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever you might be in the world. Welcome to another chapter of One Piece, chapter 1061. I know that I didn't do 1060 because it came out on Monday, and unfortunately, I cannot record on Mondays. And also, by the time that I got home, it was super late, so I apologize for that, but we're here to do chapter 1061. Um, I already see in the cover story that the German has escaped with Caesar Cloud. It looks like so. It looks like we're almost entering the end of this cover story. So we'll see what happens. All right. So now we're like, who's that? They just pop out of the water. So okay, we come back right where we left off, where Luffy is grabbing Chopper and Buggy. I'm saying, wait, where's the monster? Oh no, it's still down there. Look down. Oh god, they're still alive, but where do you guys think they're going? That little kid is yelling about something. Look down. What's down? Okay, so we have a giant ass jaw basically picture here where it's about to eat the Sunny, and that has to be a giant ass shark. There's something just underneath the surface. It's terrifying. Blah, blah. And it looked like a chop, but it missed the Sunny. It's a shark, but it's made out of metal, according to Sorrow. But it has something written on the side. I can't really tell. Okay. Okay, so they're pulling out the motor out of the Sunny. Actually, this is not the first time we actually seen this motor too. This is so we've seen it before. Rabbit screw. Damn, the shark has. Oh no, the Sunny went overboard. A cannon. The sun is underwater at this point. Something is that Frank? No, that's something else. At a nearby island, Noble Branch G14. It's time for your medicine, kids. You can do it. Okay, so we see Tashiki here. You have a hardly recognize you, Matcha. I'm getting real sick of the helping kids. Can you do something about him? Navy Headquarters G4 use Base Commander Vice Admiral Dole. Whoa, that we're just getting lord dumps up here. We're just going with the sword, huh? We're dropping sword. Please, guys, we're supposed to be comrades. I'm begging you too, sir. Captain Kobe's done so much for me. So we have Navy Headquarters Lieutenant Commander Sword, Help Bubble, and then we also have Navy Headquarters Commander Sword, Hivari. You gotta go with us to Paradise Islands. We did this, Your Highness, please. Your Highness, yeah, but you're talking about Pirate Island, Blackspear's hideout, a place crawling with so many pirates every surface. Navy headquarters, Rear Admiral Sword, Prince Cruz. That's why they call it Fulula. But have you lost your mind? Take a step back and recess. You don't even have contact with Drake at this point. There's nothing we can do. Get it through your heads. Hey, Bonnie, what up? Team Luffy. Do you certainly not know who I am? We're both part of the worst generation. Our names have been isolated this whole time. I was there in Salvador 2 years ago. Oh, so you're two worst too. But thanks for saving me. I'm Bunny, and I'm just to be clear, we're enemies. But thanks for saving me, blah blah blah. Yeah, that's cool. This guy is supposed to be an emperor. What's up with your bounty post there with your hair all white? The papers were making it a big deal over you. Oh, that's what I look like when I'm free. Oh, and Luffy is doing that little 90s fucking flexing pose. Oh, I love it. What does that mean? And what happened to your crew? They're fine, I bet. I can believe you have Jimmy first son of the sun. And about your ship and crew, I came here alone. The metal monster ate my ship. Speaking of eating, I'm hungry. Let's look for a restaurant. I'm starving too. Do you have any money, Luffy? No, I ignore fools. There are restaurants here. This is a government island. Let me explain. Let's call it Egg, a place 500 years in the future. They said the island that houses Dr. Vegapunk laboratory. Vegapunk, hey, I know that name. Yeah, and I'm gonna give him a piece of my mind. Frank is over here fucking freaking the fuck out. So we see a giant ass fucking thing, a giant robot. Oh, no good. Another failure. Blasted. Why is it possible to control the urges of living creatures? Look, someone pop out. I don't know who that is, but well, thanks for saving us, whoever you are. The only thing I ordered the members to do is were recon, report, and bombard. Don't want it to eat anything because valuables are left behind and are in the program, I suppose. Not just the moment you filter pirates who said about saving you. I'm just a humble genius science hired by the government. You can call me Dr. Vegapunk, and Dr. Vegapunk is a fucking female. It was a short. It was a short read. There wasn't much. Like the panels were full of stuff, but there's nothing major happened. It's just there and there. I mean, the one thing is that Dr. Vegapunk is a female, so all y'all people out there thought it was a man. You're fucking wrong. I never put a gender behind Dr. Vegapunk. I always said Dr. Vegapunk. I'm just a humble genius scientist hired by the government. So I'm just about to start simping about Dr. Vegapunk. So I don't know what to think about it. I mean, that's the only major revolution here is about about the fact that Vegapunk is a female. The Sunny got overboard, but then Luffy, Chopper, and Jibe are together with Buddy. They're in a so-called island called Egghead. And there is a lot. Wait. So there are other members of SWORD. Okay, this is one thing I guess we can talk about. A SWORD. Because we have Helmeppo, which we kind of figured that he was in SWORD too, because he's like, Kobe's right hand. But then we get somebody else, Hibari. Have we ever seen Hibari before? That's another one that is like, it doesn't bring. Uh, I don't think so. I don't. I think this is the first time we've seen this person. Yeah, it looks like this is the first time we've seen um, Hibari. And then there's also a rear admiral, which is a higher rank than Kobe as well. Prince Cruz. But here's the thing: Prince Cruz is surrounded by one, two, three, four by four Navy admirals. Well, and I don't know if they're admirals, right? But does that mean that the sword goes more deep? Because here's a Navy headquarters rear admiral sword, and Kobe was also a rear admiral. Peppo is just a lieutenant commander, and this Hibari person is a commander. So we haven't seen anybody as as a vice admiral. I mean, we see a vice admiral over here, but it doesn't give the indication that she is in SWORD. So we have not seen a single SWORD member that is high rank. So that I'm trying to think like what was instead of looking why and just look it up. What was uh, Drake? What was Drake? Uh, he was a rear admiral too. He was also a rear admiral. He was a rear admiral as well. So yeah, we haven't seen anybody as a vice admiral. I'm just trying to analyze here. Like, there's nothing. I'm not saying it's a bad chapter. It was just a simple in and out chapter. We discover what island we're going to next. Apparently, it's called Egghead. Okay, that's where Luffy is. Um, we see more sword members and whatnot. No, I think this is it. I think we're pretty much done. There's not much to talk about except for, like, the kids apparently are shrinking now. They're drinking medicine. They're all making that face when you drink medicine. If you don't know what face I'm talking about, then you never drank medicine. Uh, we discovered that there are more sword members, which we knew that there were more sword members, but we just never got. We got little introduction. So Bunny knows about Luffy's transformation. Well, she doesn't know. She's just like, "Why your hair looks white?" And Luffy just said, "Oh, that's." So this is also another thing. Okay, I guess there is another thing to talk about. Is that Luffy hasn't talked to anybody really about that situation, or like his transformation, especially to Chopper. So I don't know. That's okay. Well, that's all I got. Thanks for coming out. If you can just hit the like button, I would really appreciate it. And I'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye bye.